After the first battle, the robots were banished to the gorge. However, the clever Mecha One didn't give up so easily. The mechs that once served humans become something else. The robots gained new weapons. And soon they conquered the first part of Sentai Mountain. The humans soon learned of another threat. A new dangerous enemy appeared in the sky. Beware, the Fire Vulture is coming. It's time for the 4th episode of my Exo Force series. Today is another remaster of a set I bought in 2006. But after a while I sold it. I know it didn't make sense, because now it's probably one of my favorite mechs from this series. Today we're back on the robot side again. There was already a small sentry. So now it's time for a real fighting machine. 7703, Fire Vulture. As always, there will be some interesting facts, and my mock of course. So time to power up, and let's get started. This is another mech and the next step in preparation for a large project. Next year is 20th anniversary of the series, and I'm planning to build a big MOC. So far I have 4 mechs, with 2 more to go, the Grand Titan and Thunder Fury. But that's not all. I saw that stickers for Supernova and Gate Assault have also appeared on Brick Sticker Shop. I might want to build these mechs as well, and who knows, maybe a few other remasters. But for now, let's get back to current topic, and my Fire Vulture. At the very beginning, the Fire Vulture was a mining machine. It helped people with their hard work. It was equipped with a large reel and can't fly. Mecha One was working in this mech when it broke down. Moment later, Sentai Mountain was split in half. In the robot army, it wasn't only a flying machine. The Sonic Phantom also came out in the first wave in 2006. I often wondered whether to buy it. I decided to buy the Supernova, and the Phantom never came into my hands. The robot army included many interesting machines, other than mechs. Large combat machines such as Striking Venom and the Bridgewalker also appeared. Humans didn't have such machines. They mainly based on mechs. One exception was Mobile Defense Tank, made by Rio. Much of the information about the Exo Force series came from the main movie, which we are probably all familiar with. But there was something else, a series of comics, which appeared on the LEGO website, in the Exo Force section. Most of them describe the events of the first phase, Split Mountain. In the comics we can see many different battles. See when Supernova joins the action, or learn how dangerous Striking Venom was. For 2006, the Exo Force plot was very well developed. Time to discuss the main attraction of this episode. The Fire Vulture is a flying machine, so it should be lightweight. Many of the design elements are similar to my Stealth Hunter. So building this mech was a bit easier. Just like before, I wanted to keep the light brick functionality. I also had to think about the moving a mine turbine. But more on that in a moment. As always, I'll start with the legs. I built them first. The foot is very similar to the one of Stealth Hunter. I also added the black sole to the bottom to improve the look and proportions. I also added a few details to the bottom, so this part looks very good. I use large ball joints, because they provide the best posing options. There's also a sharp slope that perfectly matched to the Fire Vulture style. Now look at the rest of the leg. I changed a lot here. The original set only included this wedge with stickers. I added a sand blue detail at the bottom. It fits perfectly. There are a few grill slopes on the sides. Everything is covered at the back. No visible stats. Above is another part of the leg. I finished the front with these interesting slopes. They were also in the set, but I added a few more. There are tiles on the sides that match the slopes in shape. It's time to discuss the main body. This time it was easier, because when I building the Stealth Hunter I've already had a template. And I know what I want to achieve. Fortunately, a Fire Vulture has a similar design. The biggest difference is a turbine at the back, but I'll talk more about that in a moment. This windscreen part was the most difficult to assemble. I had to fit it properly and cover the holes on the side as much as possible. I used slopes for this. I added 2 transparent lights and small antenna on the top. There's a place for the robot inside. He is covered with a cage. At the end of the build, I added stickers, and it's ready. Now I discuss the arms. At first, I thought I'd make them similar to the Stealth Hunter. I wanted to add forearm and hand, but not this time. I decided to do it differently, and I think it was a very good idea. The upper part is the same on both sides. There are slopes again. There are even additional stickers. Next, I used a different type of joint, made from Technic pins and connectors. It works very well, as long as I use new pins, to make them stiff enough. Now let's see what's on the hands. The right side ends in the claw. This is a part that appeared in the Bionicle series in 2001. It's no longer included in the sets, and it's one of the few elements that makes the Vulture my favorite mechs from this series. It gives it very aggressive look. It's strange that the base mining machine also had it. It might have been using for crushing rocks. The left hand holds a flamethrower. I didn't change much here, because the version designed in the official set is simply great. Finally, I added a flame that can attack in any moment. And the last part of this project, but a very important one, the turbine that allows the Vulture to fly, mounted on such lift arms. I also added 2 pneumatic actuators that look great and strengthen the turbine arm. This part was created especially for the Exo Force series. There are 4 of these in the Sonic Phantom set. In 2008, it appeared in blue in the Aero Booster set. Since then, LEGO has discontinued this part, and it hasn't reappeared. It's pity, because it's a very nice part. My 4th mech is ready. It's currently my number 1 of all the mechs I've made. Let me know in the comments how do you like it. I had it in 2006, and I'm very happy to have it on my shelf again. Now it's time for another one. There are 2 battle machines left. It's time to get back to humans. So the Grand Titan will be next. As of recording this video, I've already built half of it. Believe me, there's something to look forward to. The last one will be Thunder Fury, and I will end my series with the mechs in this year. But Exo Force will return in 2026. That's the plan. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!